hello, people and people from
Hello,
Spotify.
people of the universe. What kind
Hello,
of intro is that?
hello, people
Hello,
from
simpers.
Spotify. Hello, people from Spotify. So we're actually recording this episode later than usual because two people decided to go watch the Logan Paul and Mayweather fight instead of being loyal, and the other dude was watching the Mexico USA fight. I
I'm
mean,
watching it right now.
Mexico
We're getting
USA fight.
live
Okay, oh,
reaction.
what's happening?
We're
What's
getting
happening?
live
What's happening?
reaction. It's at
What's
the
happening?
100, 113th minute, 2-2 tied. Referee gave a controversial penalty to the U.S.
And did they make it?
Well, they're about to take it.
All right, well,
And
let's see
then
what
Oh,
happens.
me and Isaac are coming off post fight of the Logan Paul Floyd Mayweather fight. Isaac, what are
Okay,
your thoughts on the fight?
It was better than I thought. I thought I was I put money on Logan, but then we found out there wasn't going to be any like official winners, so we don't know who's going to
oh,
win.
there's no official winner.
There is no official. It was the rules were 10-ounce gloves, no judges, no official winner. Knockouts and knockdowns were legal.
What do you
that's
mean
not
legal? What the fuck?
that's honestly so lame.
If I were to, I guess, judge the fight, I'd give it 5-3 to Floyd.
5-3 to Floyd. Okay, okay.
Because Floyd said post fight interview he was actually surprised by like Logan Paul for what
I
he
thought you
did.
said post fade. I was like, what the fuck?
I
And
mean,
the fuck?
is it not a fade or did
Oh,
not
wait, hold up. Or
fade?
should I go to In and Out?
Wait, what happened?
Christian Pulisic just scored in the 114th minute.
Suck
Thank
it, USA baby, let's go.
Fight's not over.
Wait,
Fight's
who?
not over. We got 7 minutes.
Over,
We got
it's
7
over.
minutes.
It's over.
It's
6
over,
minutes.
baby, let's go.
Oh my god,
USA,
the line is long,
USA.
but I'm gonna wait for the line. Wait, what happened, Brennan?
Oh my god. There's so many different things happening at once in this fucking show. Can we get
Well, let it happen.
Isaac, how would you rate the fight? What would you give it on a scorecard?
Like out of 10?
It was 8 rounds.
No, but like 1 out of 10.
It was 8 rounds.
Oh, you
Isaac.
mean like 2?
It was 8 rounds.
Oh my god.
Well, you have to explain it. I'm not
8 rounds. How would you do it? Like who won how many rounds?
honestly. I think it could be tied because at first, like Mayweather.
I go another round every time I finish.
Oh, okay. Well, at first, like Mayweather wasn't doing much, but I feel like he was like reading Jake Paul, and then they were like, or Logan Paul. But then, I mean, it was interesting, and I mean, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of fights. I watch like the big fights with my uncles and like cousins. So I
Christian.
would give.
Sorry, go ahead. Finish, Isaac.
I think I would give also like 4 to Logan and 4 to Mayweather.
So
So you-
basically it's basically a
Draw.
tie. It's basically a tie.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think Floyd won 5-3.
This okay, like just quick. Sorry, no. This is why I think we should move to Discord because I could manage people's volumes and people are being too loud.
Who's
Christian.
too long?
Just mute Christian.
Shut the fuck up.
Mute him. Get mute.
Okay, well basically, I mean, I didn't watch the fight. I originally wanted for us to, I wanted for Christian, fucking Brandon Isaac to stream for us. We could all watch
Chill
it
up.
together.
Oh, chill up. Oh, chill up.
Oh my god. Mute this man.
They're actually.
But
So
basically,
he's
all right. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we talked about like the main fight. I mean, only two of you guys watched it, so it's kind of like.
I mean, three undercards were pretty fun.
They're funny.
The second fight was pretty. Like the second fight, I think was the most interesting fight out of all because it was back and forth, and it got stopped by. I don't know. Did it go all 10 rounds? Oh yeah, it went all 10 rounds with a unanimous decision. And then the first fight, Chad Ochocinco fought, which he got dropped in the 4th round.
Wait. Chad Ochocinco, like the football player from the Bengals.
Yeah,
Chad
him.
Ochocinco.
He made his debut. He made his debut in pro boxing, and he was doing pretty good to be honest until the 4th round where he got dropped.
Did they end the fight after that?
No. It went all 4 rounds, but that was funny. I went to the bathroom after, but what did he say after post fight?
oh, oh, thanks to my opponent for like taking away my virginity. He's like, my boxing
I mean,
virginity.
at least he has a sense of humor about it.
He's funny.
Oh yeah, he was like taking a joke out of the whole fight. It was pretty funny because it's like there was points in the fight where it kind of looked like a street fight because they're like going like they like drop like their boxing skills like holding your hands high and they were just swinging like overhand after overhand.
I mean, so I guess like I was actually talking to like before I hopped into Zoom call, I was talking to a friend, and he said he didn't understand the whole why people like to watch like YouTube boxing basically, like and why it's getting so popular now, because like honestly like when you watch sports you watch it for like you watch it either for like the people who absolutely suck to the point that it's funny. Like when you watch like bum fights on the internet because it's funny because they don't know how to fight, but it's funny to watch. Or you watch like the people who are the greatest at it. Like your Pacquiao Mayweathers and like Canelo's all fighting each other. So like, but then again we watch like YouTube fighters. It's like they're not either end of the spectrum. They're not the worst and they're not the greatest. So it's just kind of like just there.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's why we ordered the Logan Paul Mayweather fight because, well, one, you have the GOAT of boxing, Mayweather, 50-0. Then you have Logan Paul, who didn't win a single match in his 2 fights. Like, he took this, like, at the end of the day, they both won, obviously. And from what I read, I think Mayweather was estimated to take between 50 to 100 million from this fight, and Logan Paul was said to make 20 million. So it's like they both end up winning at the end of the day.
I mean,
Like
yeah,
money wise.
it's all just one big like like business deal basically.
Oh yeah, exactly. But I mean, it was pretty entertaining to be honest. I got surprised by how
But
good Logan did.
but I mean, like, don't you think there's like has to be like some integrity to like the sport? If not, it just becomes one big joke. Because I mean, like for example, take like the WWE. These people make like millions like or like thousands of dollars because they have contracts, but no one takes it seriously because like it's basically just like one big like entertainment, you know. So like, do you think boxing is eventually gonna go down that route where it's gonna basically become a WWE if you have like all these like middle to like higher end YouTubers just fighting each other, or just like you get boxers out of retirement just as a gimmick to fight?
Well, that's how I think it depends who's fighting. Like personally, for me, seeing the fight that's next week, the YouTubers versus the
TikTokers.
TikTokers, I think that whole fight is just a joke. Like that's taking a joke out of it. Like nobody cares about the TikTokers.
Nobody.
Nobody really does.
I mean, yeah. I mean, but I mean, honestly, like it's all for like entertainment stuff. But I feel like at a certain point you gotta have like some respect.
Yeah, oh yeah, I completely agree with you. But I think it depends who's fighting, depends the circumstances. Like, it just depends, to be honest. But at the end of the day, it's all money grab. Let's be honest. No matter who's fighting.
Yeah. That's true. Honestly, I can't remember the last time like I've seen a boxing match. I mean, I think the last one I watched was like the Jake Paul versus KSI one, and I was highly disappointed
Why?
because it just wasn't fun. like it just didn't feel like boxing. I mean, like, I grew up watching like like all the Pacquiao fights, and like Pacquiao like was fun to watch because he was throwing like punches like 24/7 like throughout the whole match. And then I watched this. It's like, this is boring. And I didn't watch this fight, but I like for example all these YouTuber fights, and then they're just boring in terms of like, just like how they fight. It's just like it's just not fun to watch. At least to how I remember fights back in the day.
Oh no, yeah, I completely agree. I think what was so important about the the Logan Paul versus KSI fight was just that it was such like an internet like it was more internet rather than the actual boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Because like it was more like beef rather than like, oh, like let's box to box. It was more like, all right, let's settle this like through boxing, like this fight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but also like, that kind of goes back to like the other points. Like don't you think like after a certain point this becomes like kind of like the whole joke stops being funny because like that happened and now we got like Snapchatters and like TikTok YouTubers and TikTokers. So like I like don't you just kind of feel like the joke isn't funny anymore? Or...
Well, I think Canelo Alvarez, I think, said it best. Like when he first heard about like Jake Paul, Logan Paul, all of them fighting, he said like it was a joke to the sport. But I think after he saw I think it was after the Jake Paul fight versus Ben Askren, he said like he switched his mind kind of because he's like, well, this brings new eyes to the sport. It brings like the internet side to the sport. Like instead of just like the true like sport people or like boxing people or combat sports, it brings the internet towards it.
Yeah,
Or
because
generation.
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't noticed that ever since like Pacquiao and like Mayweather retired, like there's like been a whole generation of like people who used to watch boxing that just don't watch boxing anymore. Like my dad being one of them. Like as soon as Pacquiao retired, he's like, yeah, he has not watched a single fight, and I was like, well, almost like 5 years ago, I think.
I think so. I think Floyd retired 4 years ago.
And then like Pacquiao retired like 1 year before him, so it's
Well,
like,
I think isn't Pacquiao fighting this year?
is he?
I think he's either fighting this year or either later this year or next year.
Let me do some research real quick. I always forget that Pacquiao's technically like he's an actual politician.
Isn't he a senator or something?
Yeah, he's a senator in the Philippines.
You guys actually muted me? Wow.
Wait, were you talking this whole time?
Talking. I was giving my 2 cents on like different topics, man.
You've
Oh
been on
yeah,
this-
yeah. Manny Pacquiao's gonna fight in August against Errol Spence Jr.
Against who?
Errol Spence Jr.
Who's that?
I don't know. I've never heard of this guy. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Boxers don't even know who the hell they are.
By the way, update: Mexico just missed the penalty to tie the game.
Oh, rip. That's a wrap. Told you, boys.
I mean, to be honest, it's about time the U.S. men's national team actually won something.
Wait, did this match mean anything, or is it just like a tournament or whatever?
It's a final to the CONCACAF Nations League, which is a new league. It's a new like tournament, kind of, which I personally don't like. I think it's just a money grab. I think they should just stick with like the Copa Oro, which is like the main like tournament for like the whole nation.
But see, like here's one of like one of the things I just don't understand about like soccer, like all these like, like tournaments and stuff. It's like, what does this one even mean besides just like you winning and then getting like a trophy at the end? Like what is it? Like, does it mean anything?
Like this
Oh
one
my
is
god.
Eddie wonders why we had him muted.
like this one in specific. This like tournament.
It's like besides just winning, like what does it mean? Did he get like a passage to like the World Cup or something, or like?
Well, that's the thing. The CONCACAF inherited this one from the UEFA, which UEFA started like kind of just to show like who's the best team in that moment.
Mm.
Kind of like to like just to show who's the best team.
Mm-hmm.
But I personally don't like the Nations League, whether it be CONCACAF, whether it be UEFA, only because I find it just like they did it only for the money. Because it means nothing at the end of the day. Like I guess like the Copa Oro, you at least you win the you win it, and I think I could be wrong here, but you win. I don't know if you win a passage or like some sort of advantage. I can't really remember. But it's kind of like the Copa Oro is the main tournament that shows like I am the best team within the continent. And that's the one that has been historically like it has history behind it. This one in general doesn't have any history, and to be honest, it doesn't really mean anything. It's kind of just like one of those tournaments that's just like that like filled in a void within time.
I mean, I because one of the complaints I had, like previously when I actually like cared to watch like soccer, somewhat, is that you barely watch like any of like the national teams play besides like those like Copa Oro and like whatever other like tournaments they have like once every however long. They have the World Cup every 4 years, so it's like you rarely see like the national teams play much. So it's like I think it's like good in a way that they have this one so people can watch like their national like country play more often. But it's like, but then again, it's like there's already like so many other tournaments and like like within leagues and stuff, and then and then I don't know. This is a problem I've always had. I feel like let's say I was eating like at a Viet place the other day, and I saw a soccer game and it said Ecuador and Colombia. I was like, oh okay. And then actually I searched it up, and the last game Ecuador and Colombia played was a year ago.
Yeah, I see. I completely agree with you. Mean like adding tournaments like this, I think kind of takes away from the national team because like the World Cup, for example, it's every 4 years. So like, well, first of all, you have to qualify, which is very intense as it is, and then to be able to watch the World Cup, like if the World Cup was every year, there'd be no meaning to the World Cup. Like that's why the World Cup is so special and pretty much unites the whole world is because it's every 4 years, and the teams that make it, it's like damn, you made it this far, and it's like let's see how far you can go. Where it's like, yeah, you have teams that are supposed to be like the powerhouses, but this is where none of that matters. This is where every team can like pull a surprise out of nowhere.
I mean no, but it's like, but it's like I think there should at least be like some more tournaments like these teams like just so people can see them more often, even if they don't play each other. They're at least playing like from their like continent at least. I don't know, because I mean because there's times like the times I've seen the U.S. men's teams play since the last, well, they didn't even make it the last World Cup. So like previous, like the last time I saw them play was in the Brazil Cup, and since then I have never seen a U.S. men's team soccer game since like 2012. I mean, yeah, since like yeah, was it like 2012, 2014?
Well, I mean, if we're judging it based off that, like to be honest, the U.S. men's national team has been a disaster the last couple of years, and they're absolutely trash. Like, completely garbage.
That's
Like,
true.
how do you fail to miss the World Cup? Like, especially for being that big of a nation.
Yeah, I mean honestly, I don't even know where we're going with this topic anymore.
Well, I mean, okay, let's get off this topic. But so Isaac is obviously here in Irvine with me today. He's staying the night, and like, well, let's just say when he came to pick me up, he showed up at the wrong house.
Wait, so whose house did he show up at?
No idea, but he was on Fig Street, and it was just a coincidence. He was on Fig Street. His birthday's tomorrow, and he just so happened to be at the wrong address. I think he was picking up a hooker.
I told Brandon, give me the address. He sent it the night before. I'm like, all right, I'll just like put it and then go to his house. So I just click on it, open Google Maps, and that was like the first thing that popped up, and I pressed send. And then I drove all the way there, and I tell Brandon, I'm outside. He's like, where are you? I'm outside. And he's like, where are you at? Oh, by Figueroa and what's the street?
Flower.
Flower. And he's like, I don't. He's like, that's not where I live. And he sent me the right one. It was only like 4 minutes away. And then I picked him up.
I mean, I would expect that happening in like Apple Maps or Waze,
Well,
but I would
the
never
thing-
expect that happening in Google.
Well, the thing was, it's because I sent it through Snapchat, and I typed in my street address. Like I typed in my whole address, right? And I guess Snapchat only saved the city and my zip code. And I mean, I can see why he just clicked it, because like if like someone sent me an address and it was like that popped up, then I would go there too. But at the same time, like if you look at the street address, like
Also, Brandon, I freaking hated driving through your street. It's so
yeah, you
tight,
said it was too small.
so tight. Like cars park on both sides, and there was like this dude with a lifted truck that was covering half the road too. I was like, I could barely squeeze by him. And there was like an ice cream truck down the street too that I had to squeeze by. Your street sucks, man.
The U.S. just won 3-2.
Let's go, easy dubs, easy wins. Let's go.
That's why he rage turned off his TV.
It's all right. We'll win the Gold Cup when it matters. U.S. is trash.
Yeah, easy wins. You already know.
I hope Christian realizes he's muted because he was making so much noise.
I feel like he when he doesn't unmute himself is because he's driving.
Well, we want him to get home safe.
Yeah, exactly. We're doing it so he could get home safe.
Oh, and then we have another story. So, me and Isaac, we ordered wings, pizza. So we're like, okay, we need to go buy time. So we go to Marshalls, we shop, then we go to Target. Because I went to Marshalls. We went to Marshalls just to go to Marshalls, and I was like, oh, I need a baking pan. Like, not it was a baking pan.
Or she.
No, a baking pan. Like, because I bought a pizza that I thought it was for the microwave, and I didn't realize that it wasn't. It was for the oven. So I went to go buy a baking pan. And I was like, well, I'm here at Marshalls. It might be cheaper, which it was. It was like $3 or something. So I went to go buy it there, and then I'm like, oh, I need to go buy is it wax paper or is it cooking paper?
I think it's just parchment paper. I think it's parchment
Well,
paper.
point is, like cooking paper or whatever that is. And so we're like, okay, Isaac, let's go to Target before our food is ready, and let's just enter for the wax paper and leave. We're in there. Isaac's like, let's go check out the Legos. We were at the Lego section for like 15 to 20 minutes. We came out both with each a Lego, and we didn't even get the wax paper.
And no wax paper.
Bro, you guys went in for one thing.
That's what I told him. I literally told him as we entered. I was like, okay, let's go for one thing and dip, because we're gonna buy something else if we're at Target, and we come out with Legos. And I told him as I'm walking out the store, it's like I love Legos, but then I was like, I felt so dumb at the same time buying it. It's like I came in for something else. I did not need to spend this money.
Yeah, you ended up spending like a shit ton more money than what you would have. Like parchment paper would cost at most like $4 or something, and you buy like a Lego set for like almost 30.
$50.
Wait, 50?
Yeah, look, I'll show it to you.
Shit, you would have to convince me to even spend that much money like on, like anything other than like something I could use more than once. Like.
That's the one that Isaac bought.
It's like $40.
This is definitely Isaac. If like had you just shown it to me and like not even told me who it is, I would say that that's Isaac. Straight up.
And then I bought this.
Oh yeah, I saw it on your Snapchat.
I think this is pretty cool, to be honest.
Do you even like Star Wars?
I love Star Wars.
I could have sworn we had a conversation before about Star Wars. And
I don't like Star Trek, that's for sure.
okay, but actually, okay. So finish you guys' Lego story, like, so like.
So like what? That was it. Like,
that was it.
We literally like what I thought I would have spent like $10 max. I have some wax paper, and they were spending 5 times that on something I don't need. Okay, so I sent a tweet to our group chat earlier this week that read, okay, it read, if my girl ever tells me she wants to see me, I'm canceling any plans I have, and she's gonna see me. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Like, if your girlfriend told you like let's say if your girlfriend told you like if your girlfriend told you,
fucking
hey, like,
fat ass.
Like, let's say the 4 of us all had plans. Like, the 4 of us were gonna meet up. But let's say like your girlfriend texts you like, "Hey, I want to see you." Would you guys drop the plans and go see your girlfriend?
Okay, here's the thing. Code 3, Section A, Line 5 of the Bro Code. Bros before hoes.
I mean, okay, like there's like multiple.
Not
factors.
even a question.
There's multiple factors I would take into account. How long have I been planning this, like with my friends? Like if it's just like a spontaneous thing, then it's like, if it's a spontaneous thing that I didn't want to go to in the first place, as I would like prefer hanging out with my girlfriend, because like, you know, we're just like.
Well, if you don't want to go in the first place, why'd you say yes? That's just being fake.
Okay, no, okay, no, hold on. It's like, you know, things change, you know, like, it's like, you know, it's for example, it's like, you know, like you're like, your friends are, everyone's like, oh, you know, like, let's go, like, to, like, hiking or something, and then the day, like, for me, spontaneous is, like, you guys tell me, like, don't give me, like, a 24-hour, like, you guys tell me anything within 24 hours, for me, that's, like, spontaneous, like, I like being told a week in advance. A minimum 3 days in advance.
Says the guy who said, "Oh, you want to go to the Verb game?"
Oh yeah.
That's true. You did bring that up.
Yeah, at least 3 days in advance. No, that's the thing. Like, look, first the thing, like when it's like like when I'm coming up with the plan, it could be as spontaneous as I want. But when other people are coming to me, I need a 3-day notice.
Wow, it just works best for him. Wow.
Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding.
But I feel like spontaneous plans are always the best ones that come out. I have more fun on spontaneous plans than I would on a planned plan.
Do any of those plans happen with us?
Trying to think. Can't
Yeah,
remember. We
he
hang
said
out.
he just said he has more fun not being with us than us.
I didn't say that. We don't really
I know, I
hang
know,
out.
I know. All right. But basically, to answer the question, there's multiple factors I would take in. How long have we been planning to hang out with the friends? If it's something spontaneous, and it's like I would probably choose to like hang out like with my girlfriend. But if we've been planning it for kind of like 3 days or more, or like even more than a day, I would say okay, fine. Like I'm going out with my friends. I'm sorry. If and then but I would ask her like oh like if she doesn't explicitly tell me that she like why she wants to see me, I would ask like oh what's up, yeah, is it like an emergency or something? And if it is an emergency, that would obviously drop everything. But if it's just for like por sus mañas, that she wants me to like not hang out with my friends, like no, like, I don't do that to you, you know. Like if I went out of my way to tell her, hey, I'm doing this day, I'm going out of my way to like tell you my plans, and you do that to me, I just kind of find that like disrespectful, that you don't respect me enough to like respect my time with my friends and such.
I understand that. I respect that. Because it's like, it's kind of like, because in that aspect, it's like, I told you about it. You knew I was going to be busy, and then you're like, now you want to bring that up?
Yeah.
But let's say she didn't know. Like, how would it play out?
All right. Well, if she didn't know, and then that goes back to like the first thing I said. If it's like something spontaneous, I would like consider like like what would we be doing? Like for example, if we decide to go to Hooters, and like my girl's like, hey yo, let's go to Disneyland, I'm paying. It's like, hey man, Disneyland, I'll see you around, boys.
Hooters
Why are
with
you
the
going to Hooters
bros,
in the
and you
first
don't want to
place?
go?
Why are you going to Hooters in the first place?
I'm out.
You know damn well that food ain't good, so you going for another reason.
And we know you ain't going for the wings.
No, I meant, but for example, if it was us, if we just like, if we just spontaneously say, hey, let's go to Hooters, and then when we're like, when like I'm getting ready to go, my girl would tell me, hey, let's go to Disneyland, I'm paying. I'll be like, all right, let's go to Disneyland then.
Okay, what if she tells you just like she just wants to hang out with you, just like be at her house and like watch a movie or something? Would you drop the plans?
I mean, maybe we could just always watch a movie some other time. I mean, yeah.
I think for me it's always
A movie.
situational and maybe who I am or who I'm with.
Yeah.
That I'll be like, I'm gonna drop plans for my girl because that's like, that's my girl. Like, she's my priority. You know what I mean?
But it has to be like, how often does it happen though? Because if she's always doing this every single time I'm trying to hang out with my friends, it's like, nah, we can't be doing this. But if it's like if it happens like a few times out of the blue, it's like I'm cool with it. But if it happens like every single time, it's like there's a mystery afoot, to say the least.
Yeah, I see with that. What about you, Isaac?
I agree with Hector about like the planning ahead, but also like add to it to like depending who it is. If it's like friends versus family, I might like have to double think it if it's with my family than if it was like just like some friends.
Okay, I have a serious question for Isaac.
You haven't even answered our question.
Yeah, answer our question first.
What was the question?
Oh my.
Let me read it again.
Like I said, bros before hoes.
Oh, okay.
My
Oh, yeah.
girl-
I mean, technically he did answer the question. He said bros before hoes.
But that's like his playing around answer. Let's be honest.
That's
with
not.
you.
If I made plans, my day off, gonna go out with the boys. Hector's on it. Brandon wants to come. Isaac's already on his way.
I'll definitely come. That's for sure.
It's one of those, you want to look fine, smell fine, be fine moments, right? one of those moments where you want to take pictures because you know you was fly as hell.
The moments when
always
Christian
do
puts
that,
on his
yeah.
good
And then I
underwear.
get the and then I get the phone call.
It goes to
Ring, ring. Who is it? The girlfriend. Badoom. And then
Es que la novia de Christian así lo tiene. Así lo
I know.
tiene.
and right when
Yeah,
I pick up that
shaking
phone
hands.
and it's her,
Yes, babe. Yes, babe. Wow, yes.
And like Christian's that one meme where it's like that one guy who looks like who's all shriveled up, and then there's like his girlfriend's like, "Wait, babe, it's time for your insert. Babe, it's time for your insert, whatever. Degenerate.
Anyways.
You want to insert.
when I pick up that phone, it's the girlfriend. Look, be in mind, we're already ready, dressed up, fly as hell. Hector's not Hector anymore. He's smarter. Brandon's not Brandon anymore. He's taller. Isaac's not Isaac anymore. He's cooler.
Damn! Oh yeah, he called me stupid. He called Brandon a midget, and he called Isaac dumb. Damn.
What would that make you? What would that make you? Christian, say it. I dare you. Christian actually has.
Anyways,
Say it, Isaac. Say it. I dare you.
best believe
Say it.
I'm going with the boys. 9 out of 10 times. Because, you know, she's like, I'm home alone. Boys, you know, the boys have to agree on that one.
Yeah, we're all going. For support. We've already talked about this. Like, if our boys like, you know, he got that chance to be home alone, we're gonna be in the back. Hey, good job. Keep going with the towel, with the Gatorade, with the Blue Chew.
The blue. Okay, but what about the situation where like she says, "Can I tag along?"
Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4 dicks? Nah.
Whoa, what?
The balance isn't. No, there needs to be a balance in the universe. You can't. Just,
There is. It
trust
would
me.
be a balance. You and Hector. Isaac just third wheels everybody.
There needs to be a balance. Nothing ever goes right. Trust me.
Okay,
Goes right.
We're gonna edit this and post out.
No,
Nothing
well,
ever goes right.
I think that might be situational because if it's something just for like the boys, you know what I mean? Like just
It
the boys.
depends. If the one girlfriend from one person like starts to become part of the friend group, like she's the 5th member of the simple, different story. Come on, please, come on. You know you want me to pick you up? Oh, Brandon? Oh no, you don't. I'll pick you up, not Brandon. Fuck Brandon. Like
Okay, so Christian confirmed is gonna be the Judas of the group. Okay.
Yeah, he's just gonna go behind all our backs and take our girls.
anyways, can I get my question ready for Isaac?
Yes, ask him. Go ahead.
Isaac, serious question, okay? I've been thinking about this, man. Like it's killing me, man. Okay.
I'm sure you have.
Here's the thing. Our planet, right? Our planet. We're tilted, right? We're like that, right?
Like at 20.
Some of us are straight, but some of us are tilted, right?
Not you, that's for sure.
Anyways, so the planet's tilted, right? And let's say you have telescopes, Florida, Texas, you know, wherever, right? So does that mean? Hold up, I gotta fucking. How the fuck am I? I'm putting gang sign in this bitch. I'm trying. So let's say our telescope is like that, right? Hold up, we're slanted. So the telescope is only gonna go like back and forth, right? Like, have we ever like the world's like? Have we ever seen what's like at the North Pole and above the North Pole? You know what I mean? Or the South Pole? Like, since we're slanted, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like we're looking straight above us.
Like, I don't know.
What is this guy on? What did they give you at Home Depot?
Hold on.
See, this is what happens. This is what happens when you sniff too many. You sniff too much wood dust.
Why does it matter if the Earth is tilted?
Because no, well, it's directional. Okay, no, my point is, do we know what's above the North Pole, space wise?
Okay, let's say
Yes.
this is the Earth.
Wait, like my thing. How do we have 3D pictures of the Earth?
Wait, so what do
Satellites,
you
you
think?
dumb bitch.
What are you saying? So like, if this is the Earth, are you saying if we have a telescope here and here,
Okay, because the Earth is on a tilt, right?
right? Let's say it's like this. This is the
And one side is North Pole, one side is South Pole, right?
right.
Do we have a telescope in the North Pole that goes directly like straight
Like,
up?
point up.
Yeah, to that space, to
You
that
don't- you-
point. You know what I mean?
You don't need a telescope at the North Pole. You could have one down here, still pointing up this direction.
Really?
Yeah, basically, if you have a telescope anywhere, it has like 180 degrees of view. All you have to do is put another one at the other side of the Earth, and then you have like your almost 360.
I'm learning today.
Come on, bro. It's the Earth is flat, so you're obviously gonna be able to see everything.
Isn't this man a STEM major? Get this man out of college.
Christian, what other questions do you have?
Okay.
I mean, is there any way for it to get bigger, like, or is it just over time?
That's what Christian keeps asking himself.
But Christian looks every time he
Would you touch
showers, he
back?
just stands in the mirror. Christian just stands in the mirror after every time he showers. Does it just get any bigger? Come on, buddy. I know you got this, buddy. Come on.
Does life get any easier?
When you die, yes.
Silence.
This is what happens when Christian leads the show.
See, I make it more intriguing.
Okay,
For
what
me.
other questions you got? Drop the questions.
Oh yeah, but basically, all right. So today I watched that one movie, Cruella.
Anyways, Isaac, you drove all the way to Irvine, Isaac?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that far. It's like 30
Wait, so
minutes,
did you
but-
pick up Brandon?
Yeah, I picked up Brandon, and then we came directly.
Damn, cuties. Like 2 peas in a pod, am I right? one, one hand on the wheel and then one on the stick.
Wait, hold on. Isaac don't drive stick shift. Hold up.
I do stick shift.
Wait, he's trying to change gears out.
Hey, you guys ain't
Hold on.
denying it though. You guys ain't denying it.
I got no comment to that.
Damn.
All I'm gonna say is it's
White spots all over.
it's kind of hard to concentrate driving while Brandon's in the passenger seat.
Mm.
So there's a lot of tension going on in this room right now.
He almost made me crash.
And Brandon isn't denying it either, so.
How many times did you stall?
None.
He didn't.
Damn,
Nice.
already better than Brandon. I mean Hector.
I only stalled once. That's just because like we were on the freeway in bumper to bumper traffic and I wasn't paying attention. So I was like, I
Oh,
stalled.
actually, we haven't talked. Isaac wasn't here last week, so why'd you miss the
Oh yeah.
episode last week?
I went all the way. Well, it's not that far. It's like 6 hours to Yosemite.
Went all the way to Alabama.
Yeah, I just went camping. That's all I did.
Without the boys?
What do you mean out?
Without the boys.
Well, yeah, without the boys.
Would you go with or what?
I just went with my family for the 2 nights for the long weekend.
Wait. Did you have internet access?
No.
You could have joined. Oh, sorry.
He was over there kicking. Well, there's your problem. You're playing Ghost. One of the
Exactly.
worst Call of Duty ever made.
Hey,
Hot take?
Hot take.
I
Call of Duty
kind
Ghost
of
is
enjoyed
underrated.
Ghost. Hot
Yeah,
take.
it was
Ghost is
underrated.
trash.
It was underrated.
If you are a true
I
Call
will
of Duty
say,
fan, Ghost is trash.
I had
Okay,
quite a bit of
why
fun
why was it trash?
on Advanced Warfare.
Advanced Warfare was
Like,
fun,
personally, I think Advanced Warfare is the way to go. It's not as good as Black Ops 2, but I had fun.
Okay, no, okay, let's
And
not,
then,
let's,
you cannot talk too much about Black Ops 2.
okay, hold on,
It's
hold
just a hidden gem.
on. Okay, hold on. Let's
And then World at War came before it?
shut the fuck
And-
up. Okay, all right. Okay, what was so bad about Ghost? I always hear people talk trash about Ghost. What was so bad about Ghost?
This was like the whole game was absolutely garbage.
Why?
Everything. Just
Why?
everything. There was not one good thing about that game.
What do you
Okay,
mean?
I will say, the picture looked horrible. Can we
You mean the
agree?
cover? You
I
mean
mean-
the
No,
cover?
I mean the color
like the
correction.
actual game, like the resolution or whatever. Like
I mean, maybe on last gen, but new gen
it
was
looks too
alright.
gray.
Oh, no. That isn't the resolution. That's just the color correction. The
Yeah,
color
the
correction,
color. The
the color, the kind of shitty. That I will admit, everything blends in together. You know, they're going for like a really realistic look. However, I really enjoyed the actual creator class system. I liked the perk system.
oh, I didn't.
I like the fact that you could pretty much make all these equations using the perks, and it's like there was like so many options
Nerd plays COD.
you're trying to like get all these options. It's like for everything basically. So that's something I really
Yo,
enjoyed.
nah. Black Ops 2 had the best loadout system.
Black
Easy,
Ops
simple
2
and easy.
No. Modern Warfare, like the Modern Warfare style of like, gunsmith is that's the best creative class system that we've ever gotten. Pick 10 is okay, but it's like I like being able to like just put like 10 attachments on my gun and like not get any penalty for putting them all on.
When you're not good at the game, that you gotta get all the help you can get.
Right.
What?
Of course, Hector knows about that one.
Y'all talk so much trash. 1v1 me on Rust, kid.
No, with your 10 attachments,
No. Okay, whenever.
going raw with a sniper.
Okay. First off, in Modern Warfare, you can only put 2 max.
Knee slapper.
Like here's like my Black Ops 2. Like this is what I would run for like sniper matches. I would run the ballista. Okay, well, the ballista's good. You just have to hit your shots, kid.
You never hit yours.
Yes, I do. All right, so first I would run the ballista, and then I would put the laser sight.
That's where you messed up.
How? Enlighten me.
Because it never helped your accuracy.
Oh my. Oh, this kid. You know, I'm just gonna leave it at this. I'm definitely the best one here because I play on keyboard and mouse. All you scrubs play on controller, so it's okay.
That don't mean shit. That don't
Yes,
mean shit.
yes, it does. Yes, it does. Keyboard and mouse is way better than controller.
Doesn't mean shit.
That's what he keeps on saying to himself.
No. When I was playing Modern Warfare, like when the game was still like, before Warzone came out, so that's like a long ass time now. When I was playing on controller, right, I was doing decent. Cause whenever I would mostly play like, domination and hardpoint, like I would get like 15 captures a game, like like 2 minutes on the objective type deal, and I would get
That went rookie mode on the bots.
oh my god. And then I would get like 15 kills a game. But then I switched to keyboard and mouse. And now like I went from like 15 to like 30 kills a game.
Hector. You're too excited and too proud of the fact that your KD increased by 0.01. Like, come on, man.
Okay, I don't even know what my KD was. I just felt that my reaction times got a lot better, like with keyboard and mouse.
I mean, the keyboard and mouse is one thing, but I don't think you give enough credit to the aimbot you bought.
Oh my god. Okay, but
Hector, let's get Hector banned on Call of Duties. Use his aimbot.
I don't cheat, but the reason why I got so much better is because my mouse has like these side buttons, and I just like had set one of them to prone, so whenever I would just see someone, I would just drop shot them immediately.
Already cheating.
How is that cheating? It's just mapping my buttons to make it more convenient for me.
Sounds sus to me, if you ask me.
What? How is that cheating?
Hector, are you okay? It sounds like you're insecure about something, man.
Oh my.
So it's okay if you're not good at video games, Hector. Not everybody's good at video games. We're not all meant to be part of FaZe.
Oh my god.
I face up when I wake up, bro.
I feel like Christian was that kid growing up. He'd come to school. What's up, guys? Face up when you wake up, guys.
He was. He was that kid.
He still is that kid.
Okay.
I got a question for us.
Alright.
Would you rather drop kick a baby or take a right hook from Prime Mike Tyson?
Should I be concerned that it came out in droplets?
I don't think we needed to know that. And I like how he just leaves too. Like he just didn't say this nasty shit. Alright.
Wait, not that fast. Bro, what's wrong with this kid? Someone get him a house. Take him to the doctor.
Okay, so when I drop kick a baby, take a prime hook from Mike Tyson.
Right hook from Prime Mike Tyson.
Okay, but how hard do I have to kick the baby though? Like how hard is that option?
Drop kicking it. You're drop kicking it.
I mean, because
Like
I
if
mean,
you're
I
kicking
could,
football.
because I was used to be one of those kids that used to bunt and fucking kickball. I was one of
You
those
do look
kids.
like one of those kids.
Hey, it's an off tactical offensive move.
So it shows that you can't kick. That's what it shows.
No. If I just need to move the runner, just hit him with a bunt. Simple. If
For pussies.
if they want to hit me with those stupid bouncies, I'm just gonna hit them with a bunt. All right.
I actually would hate people who like playing kickball. I hated people who like bounce the ball. I'm like, could you not roll a ball properly?
I don't know. In my school, we would allow, like you would have to ask like the people beforehand, are we allowing bouncies? And then we would have to agree yes or no. Like, and then we would like just like gentleman's agreement. We're no bouncies this game.
No, you know what was the best feeling ever playing kickball is when you're going up and someone goes, you just see someone in the outfield, just be like,
Yeah,
go
back
back,
up, back
go
up, back.
back. The best feeling. But if you were the person that they tell, they'd just be like, come in. This ain't going far. This ain't going far. Like that's the worst feeling as like a kid.
No. That's the thing. That's the thing. When they do that to you, like you gotta hit them where they aren't. It's the thing. Like like Ichiro Suzuki from baseball. He didn't have. Well, he technically didn't have power. He just never used it. But he got hits most like 99% of the time. That's because he hit them where they weren't. So that's why you just gotta kick the ball where they aren't. And you want to where they're not. 10 feet away from you, so you're gonna bunt that shit 10 feet in front of you, then you're gonna run to first.
Got the whole squad laughing.
I feel like Hector was the type of kid to do anything. I'd like to do anything in kickball, even if it was just something simple like kickball, just to win it. Doing all these punts, doing all these like little tricks to win, when everybody was just trying to have fun.
Hey,
But they took it way too serious.
no. Okay, like the way everyone took soccer serious, I took everything else serious. Like
The unimportant stuff you took serious.
yeah, like kickball, like kickball. Like, that was like the one sport. That was like the one sport I have fun in, and basketball.
Yeah, but basketball's a team thing. Kickball, it's just like that's just you, and if you know how to kick a ball or not.
Yeah, it's like I usually typically play like first base and kickball. I don't know. There's just
You play in the outfield, you better catch that ball, man. There's this one time I remember I was in the outfield, and the kick it was like coming high.
With your size?
I was like, I got it. I have my hands so open, the ball goes and just bounces off my face. The good thing was that there was someone pretty close. They ended up catching the ball, and we still got the kid out. But I was just like, poof. I was seeing stars.
And after that, his grade.
No, that's what happened after I got hit by the crossbar. Ever since that, brain fog 24/7. Feel dumber as hell. Lifetime concussion.
all right. Thank you for everyone who's been listening on Spotify. Thank you for everyone who's on Twitch. We'll see you guys from that episode. We'll see y'all around.